Everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, guys. So, back to the DC game. Playing catch up throughout the last, couple months. Just enjoying the content. Really enjoying the gameplay. Really enjoying the gameplay. Very smooth, very polished. Atlantis, I'm loving it. I love the content that the devs are spitting out. I mean, sometimes I feel like I wish there was a little more, but the quality is so good for the size of the team that you can't help but to admire what's being put into the game itself. So I really like it. The combat system has been able to keep up. The graphics have been able to keep up with the genre. It's been an amazing time for me to come back to DC and experience this, and I just feel privileged and honored to be able to have this experience. Just one of those things that you really, really are like, oh, okay, cool deal. A little laggy this morning. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Folded great. Nice. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the content. Just, I get to come back to a game I've been gone for years, experience. I like the way I feel like, in comparison to other games, right, where we have content that's irrelevant, right? Like you go into World of Warcraft, let's say you're a new player, right? And you decide not to do, the character jump. And you try to play it like to the old content. Nobody's queuing up those old dungeons anymore, right? Nobody. There's no reason for them to. None. They're not out there, queuing up with lobies and stuff and helping new players and that. Yeah, you have to just hope that other people will queue it. That's the gist of it. In a game like DC here, players like myself will queue old content. Why? Because we still need feats. We still, we're still looking based on styles and stuff for RNG to obtain our feat points. So old content is replayable. The replayability is there because it's part of the progression system. It's tied together. And I really like that. I enjoy that tremendously. That players will still play old content, either for their marks or to progress. And to me, this is what DC does well above a lot of their competitors. It's like hey, your progression doesn't stop until you have every feat point, and even if you have all those feats, you still want your marks, right? You're like, I still want marks. Of course you do. Of course you do. Like right now, I need marks. So guess what? And I need style feats. So I'm going to queue a bunch of stuff. Why? Because I need it. Just that simple. I need it. And I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to play catch up. And I'm enjoying the content. I'm enjoying the storylines. There's and the gameplay is smooth as hell. Like the combat system's really well done. PvE, it's a beautiful game. PvP can be fun. PvP, I'm not gonna lie. If you're coming, you wouldn't come to this game for PvP. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, but it can be fun. That's for sure. We'll even queue up some of these old ones. I already did my Doomsday. Alright. I'll queue them up. I will queue them up. All right. We got our 4 players. Everything's zone-based. I think that's my only problem. I mean, I understand why it is and why it has to be like that. It's a little like, oh shit, you know, type of whatever. I've been doing Saving Justice. Haven't been getting anything new. Except the war bonds. Still need some stuff, I think, from the Phantom Zone. I think I need a few more items from there. Desecrate, I'm still looking for the shoulders. So... I need to actually do a couple of the Trigon's prisons, and I think I need to get a couple of the feats from here. Okay. And then I need the arena still, Kingdom's arena. I need that crazy James to pop out. I need James. It's the only one I need in that. I'm trying to get it. All right. So we got our queues up. Looks good. Helly, morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Helly. You know, I'm playing catch up on DC. I'm enjoying my time, man. Another thing I really like about DC is crossplay on PS4 and PC. I really hope that maybe in the near future they bring Xbox into the fold and merge them. And you know, people can kind of get, you know, the consoles can get off the whole idea that, oh my God, no, we're not going to do crossplay with these platforms. I hate that idea. I hate it. I really like it when players get to experience, you know, the gameplay with multi-platforms, you know, because as a streamer and a content creator, it's more efficient to be able to crossplay, right? And it's really good for the community. So I feel like that's something that I personally get to enjoy when I'm playing, is being able to be like, not asking, hey, what are you playing on? Are you on your PS4? Let me go get on my PS4. Are you on your PC? Oh, let me get on my PC. You're on your Xbox? Okay, well, let me get on my Xbox. Good morning, Mistake. Hope your day is starting well. It is. I really enjoyed my stream last night. I actually, after I got off the stream, I really was happy with my stream. That makes sense. Like, I was really happy with my stream. I was more than whatever. I love this area too. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. They did such an amazing job with Atlantis. I'm lagging a little bit. It's probably on my end. Roz, what's up? They did an awesome job with Atlantis. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is simply amazing. I'm lagging.
The sea suffers as much as the people do under Coram Wrath. Strange, dark magic has affected the creatures of the deep.
The swimming is amazing. You can still walk around on the sea floor, which I really enjoy that. The graphics just look amazing. The bubbles and all this stuff. Why am I lagging so bad today? It's very interesting. Sorry for the early departure yesterday. I had to go home. Oh, no problem, Roz. Don't worry about it. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if it's the game or if it's me. You know, I hope I'm not lagging on my stream.
This is Amanda Waller. The Suicide Squad is
Yeah,
now
let me get some solder collars.
I'm sending in members of Task Force X to assist you. I don't want to.
You don't have to roll junk collars. You can get some looted ones that you can make. There are better collars out there. Most of the time, though, I don't. Unless I'm doing elite content and I need to drop compound or something, I never worry about it. God, man. I just don't want to lag all day. My daughter's been using my computer. I was buying her a power supply. They accidentally sent it to an old address that was still listed. And then, so I had to get a refund for that. You hear me fine? It could be the game. Has to be the game then.
Yes, look at the prize.
It's probably the game.
Doesn't belong to you, but it can. It can show you everything you desire. And
That's kind of crazy. Usually I never have lag problems. The servers just did start back up though a couple minutes ago, so. And leveling in this game is not really, it's not hard. Like, you know, a lot of people are like SP snobs. I think that's kind of maybe like the elite attitude in this game is like, oh, it's all about SP. And it's like, well, there is a diminishing return. Say what? And I'm like, okay, go figure. Go figure. Rotation's really always important. Like I main a troll on this one. I mean I don't main DPS typically on this tune. But I play DPS. I have a DPS loadout, so I can take care of it. But you know, every game I play, I always address one thing in every game I play. You know, how relevant is, you know, what you're trying to do? You know, as far as whatever, and it's not responding. And it says I'm still connected to the net. There it is. Yeah, there's something really going on here. I might have to restart my game. You guys will see a black screen after this. I might have to readjust my game. If you guys can hear me okay, then it's definitely the game. It's not on my end. Alright. Mark. Always take those marks. Always, 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 always. See, now no lag here. None. Feel like my knowledge needs to get out to those players. Absolutely. They don't know about diminishing returns. That seems to follow me. It always does. It always does. It's just the few people who try to emphasize something, you know. And it's like in DC, skill points are important. I'm not saying they're not, but not as more as gear. But you know, it helps towards your build configuration in this game. So there are build configs in this game. There are. Your bar, your skill bar is important towards your rotation. So there is some relevance to that. And then on top of it, like clipping and, you know, combos all play an important role to how well your character is going to do. So there's a ton of different ways to play the game. A lot of people think, oh, you just pick this class and you play DPS or you play healer. And it's like, no, there's melee DPS, there's ranged DPS. There are combos to which type of DPS you're playing if you're playing range or melee. And then you always have a builder. Most games do have builders. So looks like packets lost. Yeah, hell yeah, I agree. Like there's something like if my voice is doing good and I'm not lagging in my voice, it looks like, yeah, my packets are low. I don't know if it'll fix it by restarting, but yeah, I feel like something's going on here. I typically don't have this problem, so it's kind of a little throw out for me. Hoping I get James. If I get James, I don't have to come back into this friggin' hellhole. And there's also a thing, if I'm melee in this game, I have to go ahead and know gap closing is just you know, you can do like range and then gap close. Gap close isn't an ability in this game. Every weapon has a gap closer. So if I go ahead and right there, that's a gap close if I hold down on my melee. Then there's my block breakers, my stuns. You get used to it, but the weapon combos is kind of important. And show them the beauty of Infernal Guardian. Yeah, Infernal Guardian is nice. I've always liked Infernal Guardian, especially if you're going to run a shield system. It's a really good set. It really is a really good set. Please be James. I didn't get to see if it was Jesse because, like Helly said, I think I let. Fucking Jesse. God dang it. I'm never going to get James. It's never going to fucking happen. God. We don't have ultimates in here. We have supercharges, but before there were ultimates, once upon a time, there was this thing called supercharge. A lot of Twitch-based games actually drew from DC. Mark, I'll take the mark. Then they will use a shield for offensive instead of exploiting a bug. Yeah. Well, people do that. You know, people do use shields for like an offensive tactic. You know, and there are a lot of really cool things. Like Elder Scrolls was my favorite game because, okay, one thing I've always been an Elder Scrolls fan. So I always liked the lore. I felt like ESO did good with, you know, keeping lore, keeping true to canon with their game model. So I really like that because it's past events. It's, you know, a lot of those things that, you know, you can enjoy, you know, from a lore perspective. The land overall, Tamriel. You get to no other Elder Scrolls game do you actually get to play the vast part of the land like Elder Scrolls Online. Skyrim, you're sectioned off. Morrowind, you're sectioned off. Oblivion, you're sectioned off. So in ESO, it's like whatever land is open, you can go to. So I really like that. On top of it, you have unique ways to... Now, mind you, this is where I feel the other Elder Scrolls games do a little better because you get to play... I'm going to take Troll Roll. You get to, you know, build a way. It's more sandbox. But you get to have all of this customization. So they kept the sandbox within the theme park, I guess. So I can make customizations to heavy. I can make customizations to medium. I can make stat alterations. So I really enjoy Elder Scrolls for that. In PvE, it's probably one of my favorite games ever to date. Ever. What they brought to the table. They kept a lot of interesting stuff. I wish we would have had a healer for this. It's a vent though. Yeah, I'm lagging on and off. The ESO community would be this toxic if my parents wouldn't let me stream. Especially those content creators who call Murkmire Nerfmire. Yeah, Nerfmire is in the right direction. It's a good start. Just kidding. My opinion, though, one of the major problems for most games in the MMO genre that have PvP, you have PvE development. That's being you know, you have to have a PvP dev or dev understanding what direction PvP is going to go to maintain the PvP element. And that's a very important thing. When you have a dev who's working PvE more often than not and not dedicated to the PvP elements of the game, what ends up happening is PvP starts suffering in the long run because of it.
The Headmaster's Sanctum is home to the most powerful and forbidden magic in the history of Atlantis. The entire structure is one massive magical maze, complete with puzzles and guardians.
Yeah, my CPU is kind of spiking up and down, but I think it is packets lost. Usually my CPU is not even running this high. Usually about 50 to 60, but sometimes it's spiking into the 70 percentile. RAM's good. For my people. I love the environmental aspects of to what they did in Atlantis. It'd be a perfect PvP dev. Yeah, Polishmeyer. Yeah, I feel like they're on the right direction, but PvP, like PvP devs will always stay to the element of PvP. They're always adjusting the things in PvP that need to be adjusted. PvP is a constant upgrade. It's not something that gets overlooked every update. So every update, there's always adjustments to the PvP elements. Oh man, cool deal. Fuck yes. I didn't get to do this on this dude. Okay, hold on. I gotta get these bowling balls. So we're like little crabs. Yeah. Give us the balls. Oh, whoa. Yeah, we need that ball.
No, stop that. Get away.
No, ow. Oh, man, that motherfucker just hit me. Hold on, I'm a crab. I'll heal. Give us the balls. One? Really? Oh, holy shit, balls.
You'll never find the correct sacrificial abattoir to place the moonstone in. My mirror image spell will stop you.
Okay. What?
Curse that noise. Stop.
Okay. Which one? No, that's the wrong one. He's chasing me. Shit.
You've chosen.
Oh, shit. Stop chasing me. I'm just... Right there. No. Go back. Fuck it, I'll take this one. Come here. No, stop chasing me. No. I'm just... No, I'm alive. No. Ew, get off me. He's chasing me. Yo, stop it. Know what you're doing. Look for the swirls. Oh no. I don't want to be lobster food, goddammit. Yes, no, it's in the hole. Oh cool. We're back. Well, I didn't get defeat for it because people fucked up. My idea, Fang Rush would love it, and Zos would too. Yeah, Fang Rush is one of my favorite content creators. Okay, my processor's finally going down, so I think the game's smoothing out. Go Wolverine style in their ass. Look at that maul in it. I can combo and clip on hard light really good. Yeah, I'm at my grandpa's today, are you?
You have reached the depths of Pisces, Luffy. Now prepare.
Holy shit! Okay, I'm getting a bunch of new mechanics today. Oh my god! This is so fucking cool. There's like 3 different boss chambers in this. This is so cool. Oh my god, it's a freaking rage shit. It's rage spunk. What? Where? Oh no. Okay, we got to stay in between these mouths, man. I know that. Because I already know that they're spitting out some nasty, fucked up shit. No one's got a fucking tunnel. Get me out of this puke. Why aren't they getting debuffed? Are statues immune to debuff? What the fuck? Yeah, but Bloodthorn Kel would be perfect for stam recovery since I'm using Infernal Guardian. Yeah. That's why Kel was recommending it. Kel knows his shit. Make no doubt about it. He's good. Most of my community members actually are really good at that type of stuff. That's why I love my community, because we actually discuss things, man. Why is this dude... You know what? Screw it. Going deeps. You know what? If I can't be debuffing, what's the point if these things are immune to debuffs? You know why? Because I just don't give a shit. Get me out of this. Move it. You're going to die. Get out of there, AoE crap. Yo, man. Guess we finished it. I thought since my combat bar had AoE attacks, it would be useless. Then I looked at the sets for the monk, and that's when I learned about Infernal Guardian. Okay. Yeah, Infernal Guardian's good. It's a good set. I was lucky on shoulders too. Good. Sounds good, man. Come on. It's when you want a healer. Somebody pulled the other side and brought him to it. God fuck! Why? One side at a time, dudes. Jeez, holy shit. These things do hit pretty hard. People underestimate trash mobs. I don't know why people do that. Do not fucking pull an entire other side of the room, dude. Dude, you forgot one, you dum-dum. Which monster set do you recommend on my Shadow Lord Blade? Shadowrun or Lord Warden? Lord Warden's always going to be good. Lord Warden's always good. Mephalas would actually wouldn't be so bad. Troll King. If you're a tank, Mephalas can be, especially if, you know, Mephalas can do quite a bit of stuff. Damage, heal. Both monster sets represent the theme.
Unleash the guardian of the crown of thorns.
I like Lord Warden. Lord Warden has protection for you and your party members, where Shadowrun's only like self. But you get the maim. So do you want the debuff associated, or do you want group utility function? That's what you got to ask yourself. Like I think Lord Warden's a really good set, especially if you're planning on you know group play with close proximity. Somebody better get that. Never mind. I'll do it. We don't have a healer, god dang it, so barrels are going to be important. Is Mephalas DC? Mephalas? No. The Mephalas is core. Monster set. Lord Warden's is a DLC monster set. Why isn't this Angry Man Hulk wannabe fucking on this? Angry. Oh, he went to the restroom. Go figure. Okay. Gotta get this. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Dude just left us. Didn't go to the restroom, come back. No. He just like was like, I'm out of here. Man, it must have been a serious shit. Please do not. Fucking A. You got Imperial? Yeah. What follows though is a core set. Yep, that's when you want to grab it. Now, dude. It'll fuck up a rotation quicker than shit. This dude'll fuck up at a rotation. Maul of the Infernal? Good. Shit. Oh, dude. I like that little dude. He got skeleton with... I don't like shoulders, but I like his color scheme.
The faceless one took King Shark to his inner sanctum. He's going to sacrifice him to the deep gods. King Shark isn't exactly a team player, but I don't want to...
They did such a good job with Aqualight. You can see the veins in his muscles and stuff.
It may come in handy.
Did a good job with tattoos. Go.
Insolent surface dwellers, you meddle in matters beyond your comprehension. Your king is dead. Now prepare to join him as you possess powers that predate all known mythology.
Is that what you were thinking about? Maul of the Inferno? No. Mephala. There's a monster set called Mephalas. It heals you. It has like max health and it shoots out a laser. And it looks like the head of Mephala. No. It's a monster. I'm thinking of the monster set. I can't link a thing in here, but shit. Trying to get. God dang it! God dang it! There's a monster set. I'm trying to keep them off of them because I got aggro. Oh, this is gonna suck. Dude, back off of it. This poor dude. Yeah, I saw that coming. I was gonna do it because I had a heal. Oh well. I got aggro pretty fucking heavy. Someone want to activate this, man? I can't. I got aggro at the wazoo. Forget it. I can do it now. Doesn't like me doing this. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I did it. Come here, you fucking bastard. Oh shit. Yo, man, there's these little things on here we gotta activate, yo. I'll look it up in a minute, Roz. Hold on, man. You got to give me a few minutes. I'm trying to get through this dungeon. One second. It might not be, but it's, I forget. Yeah, I know you get it on. It's a core set. I use it on tanks quite a bit, actually. Scourge Harvester, I don't know. I don't think that's it. It's a monster set I'm talking about. Okay. I'll take the pants. My bands are pretty good.
You saved my skin. So
Is your Sork build Thunder Fence? Yeah. Or yeah, electric. It's electric fence, or I think it's electric fence, but yeah, it's something like that. Thunder Fence, electric fence. So, all right. Now hold on, I'll look that up for you. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and look that up. One second. Let me get it. We'll look it up. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Yeah, it's Scourge Harvester. You're right. Was it always called Scourge Harvester? I thought it was called something else. Was that always called that? But yeah, this is a good set. It's really good because you get major vitality. When the beam holds, gain major vitality. You get that health recovery for 30 fucking seconds. It deals a nice amount of friggin'... You're stealing health. You're basically draining the shit out of them. And for a Nightblade, you're putting a sap effect on there. It's really fucking good. It's a good set. I didn't think it was called that, but because for some reason, I didn't think it was called that. I have like a shitload of them, but holy shit. Didn't know that. Scourge Harvester. I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Did they rename it or something? I'm making an electric-based DPS build called Thunder God. I'm curious what you're running on electric fence. Electric fence, I'm using Lich. I'm using Engine Guardian, and I'm using Thunderbug. Those are the sets I'm using. Okay. Those are the sets I'm using on that. It's only 6%, yeah. But you get vitality. You get major vitality. That's the biggie. Oh, flip. I need to exit this area because I can't tell because I'm in a scaled area. Damn it, I hate that. Hold on. And I hope I picked the right one. 6% chance. Oh, no. You can definitely, like, the thing about this set. Okay, let me read it. When you take damage, you have a 6% chance. Right? You're a tank. Guess what? Anytime people layer effects on you, the 6% chance stacks on each other. It's what we call, forget the terminology. But basically, in math, if I hit you with one thing, right? If I hit you with one thing, it's a 6%. Now imagine I layer 4 things on top of you. That 6% get times 4, right? Now, and there's a thing behind it. What it's called? There's a terminology associated. And I just can't think of it because I'm brain farted at the moment. But anyway, so every time I get hit with a single thing, it's like a 6% chance. If I get hit 4 times at once, Then you do 6 times 4. And then guess what? Your chance of proccing increases. Your character looks dope. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't usually typically care about fluff too much, but I try to look as good as I can. I have to play him, so it's like, oh shit, boy, that's a major upgrade. Fuck yes. Hell yeah, that was a nice upgrade. I'm always looking for my upgrades. All pants are upgradable too. Sweet. So we need to get 2 pieces here. Now we're at 223, almost 224. My equipped is 223. Nice, nice, nice. So we bumped up 1. So I need legs and back for my dispensary. But yeah, it works out really nice. Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you get that major vitality on your blade, right? And you play close game like that, it's pretty good. All right, this is the back. This is for my troll build. So reduce the cooldown on my light barrier. Then we're gonna go ahead with the legs. And I always do the fan. It's easy to combo up. I don't need it barred. I don't think so anyways. Yeah, you're the same? You're the same way? Like, I typically, I'm not a big person, into fluff. And I typically don't care. But if I'm gonna play him for a while, I want him to look a certain kind of way for sure. It's like, if I can pick a theme and I can go with it, and it helps that I got materials. RNG, when it came to the materials, RNG was really kind to me. And of course, this is my DPS look. My DPS loadout look. Guy Gardner, gauntlets. Got what I call the Dr. Seuss crazy hat with the clown mask. Only thing I don't like is it kind of crops up a little bit with the kick me sign. This friggin' kick me sign, I just recently got it. I played the shit out of this game. Never could get it. I come back. RNG gods were like, hey, guess what, Mystic? Here's the kick me sign. Oh, thank you. Thank you, RNG gods. Thank you. Yeah, badass. Right? It was crazy. It was like, dang, man. RNG's been just messed up for me, man. It's a troll build, so it blocks a lot. Yeah. No, I got you, man. I feel you on that. Alright, so I already did the one. I should just do these, redo these, because I have to, to get the credits in my, I actually jumped up a little early, and I still have to do the Thorn raid. See, it says here for the Thorn raid. I already did that. So I'm going to do the Thorn raid. Screw it. I guess I'm going to have to. I'm not going to get anything out of it because whatever. I kind of did it not in the order that it's supposed to be. Dang. Oh, okay. There's an about alert. I'm trying to get my marks up to purchase more styles to get my style feats out of the way. Style feats in this game, you need style feats is where the points are for your SP gain, big time. Wrath coin crowns 56, so I'll be working on that as well. I definitely need to repair. Just breaking everything along the way. Like, a lot of people talk about the graphics in this game. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about graphics? I mean, I know I'm on a PC. And my PC, I got the settings as high as they can go. But honestly, I mean, I know I'm not going to get a 4K resolution or like 4K graphics or anything. But the game's not bad visually at all. Except some of these little wall things are kind of whatever. Like, there's a couple of people that got them side by side where they look really cool. Make them look like jungles and stuff. Like, I'm trying to get there with, like, some parts of that. I need to do that. So, I need to make my blade a vampire for all card build. 2H flame staff build. Oh, okay. That sounds good, Roz. Sounds like a good idea. I like that idea. I don't do 2H, like, I don't do hybrids a lot. I would love to, but this the way the scaling system goes. I'm not saying you can't, because there you can. That's what's nice about the game, obviously. Okay, so I'm queued in for this. I also need to do a couple of these duos. I still need to get this one, like, I think, out of the way. I always come back in here for, like, feat runs. Wayne Manor would be a good one. I don't think I even got corrupted. I think I got that, but I think I need a couple more feats. Flash Museum burglary. I love the like. I don't go into duos for feat for marks. I never go in there for mark farming. It's the worst for that aspect.
Been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission.
Yeah, you're gonna put a fucking collar around my neck. Stop it, Amanda Waller. Stop threatening me. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Stop threatening me, Amanda Waller. Hold on. Damn it. Aha. I see it. So you couldn't hide from me? Sometimes you got to be careful, man. You can't go back on some of this stuff. So I take my time. Some things you can, but to be honest, I don't really do much with builds in my lair, and I've started really, 1 second here. DDLC, hello there, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always come back in here just for, like, you know, trying to get feats. I mean, and that's why I said that's where I enjoy this game a lot. Like other games, man, like the old content becomes irrelevant. It has no precedence, right? But this game, that's not the case. Like the old content, you know, leads to your character development. I think DC does really well there. That's where I feel like DC's been able to hold the testament of time in the gaming industry versus its competitors or, you know, its peers. So, been playing the game as in group up and stuff, and I've just started getting into the buffs and stuff. Got you. I don't know what I've been doing for 2 years. I've been playing this game. Oh, have you? I love it. I love the game. I just recently came back. I used to be hard. Well, in my opinion, I love this game. You can play in so many ways to the game. Like there are a lot of elements to this game that benefit both hardcore and casual play style, and I enjoy that. Like a lot of people don't. A lot of people want to be like make it like, oh, let's make it more hard, and I understand they want the challenge, they want incentive. So I can't say I don't. You know, there's something here. I've got to find it. It's going to drive me nuts. Might have to wait till I come back.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciated that. I'm downloading DC Universe right now. 3 hours left. Awesome. Yes, I enjoy this game. I enjoy this game tremendously. And you can try it for free. You know, that's the nice thing about this game. Like they have like a, you know, you can give it a free run. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If you're going to want to play content, like the Atlantis is available to everybody right now. So you get to try Atlantis and scale up, which is pretty awesome. So I really do like the events, how they open up the event to all players. But if you're going to get, like, you know, if you're going to continue playing, you will invest some money into it. That's not a bad thing because, you know, devs need to make some money, but, you know, you can, there's different options to how you want to do that. I prefer the monthly subscription, but some people like the DLCs, pick and choose. Some people want to go ahead with the one pack where it gives them like an all access, but then Promethean lockboxes and stuff, you'll kind of like, you know. I don't know if this is a style. We'll take a look. Really cool. Because at one time Xbox... oh shit, I shouldn't have got that after all. Xbox, they didn't have it on Xbox, but when they left the Sony, then they put it on there, and it's a really good game. It works well on console. It really does. Now, I don't play on Xbox. I play on PC, and I play with PC and PS4 players because the PC and PS4 are cross-platform. So I really hope that they, once again, Xbox gets whatever, and I hope someday they merge the servers. Same game because of the many ways you can play, and our controller charger is broken, so I got to wiggle. Okay, got you. Well, if you get on PS4, I will tell you this, DDLC, PS4 and PC players both play the same server, and Xbox has its own server. So Xbox has their own community, right? The same game, same content, released at the same time. So there's no indifference. Xbox has been out for about a year, where the other PC and PS4 community has been out for a little while. Not hard to level in any platform. You can get into it. You can play the content pretty smooth. You're playing on PS4 now, actually. Okay, yeah, PS4. If you play on PS4, I would recommend PS4 if you want to play with PC players. Now, Xbox community is pretty good, though. I mean, it's a smaller community, is the only thing I'm saying. Like, it is a very much a smaller community, but still, you know, the players playing it do enjoy it when it came there. Not as large, though, because we had it on PlayStation 3. We got it on PlayStation 4. PCs had it, and then they did the server merge shortly after PS4 release. So I wish dude would go heal or tank, you know, that'd be awesome. But hey. I just here for some styles. I need to get some styles out of the way.
She's always got my back. Green Arrow was supposed to wait for backup, but sometimes.
Now, do you know what classes? Now, Dan, what classes do you play? And what about you, protagonist? What class are you planning on playing? I'll tell you another thing too. If you do, you know, get the membership, you'll have access to all the power sets. Now, I like all the power sets. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not partial to one power set. I feel that's more of a play style issue. You know what I'm saying? Like my main troll here is Hard Light, which it was my first troller I came out with. But I love Quantum. I love Quantum DPS and trolling. I love munitions because, you know, it's play style. You know, balance is not too much of an issue. A lot of people would say it would be, but it's not. It's just, you got to know what you're doing. That's one thing Daybreak's good at. I could rag on him about a lot of things, but I can't rag on him about balance, unfortunately. I hope they merge Xbox with the other two. Yeah. Eventually, that's what I would hope. There is some, you know, political bullshit there between whatever. I don't know all the details, but I would hope that the console corporates will get off their ass and just, because whoever, like, if Daybreak says, hey, you know what, we'll do it this way. Whoever buys whatever from your Xbox store, keep the marketplace. Like, we have a marketplace on PC. Everything else you can buy on Play Store, right? So if they would just keep it that way and say, hey, you earn a percentage of profit from all in-game microtransactions, Xbox and PlayStation, I don't think, would have a qualm about merging. Because even in the monthly subscription, say, you get a percentage of this monthly subscription. It's about, you know, whatever. Let the console players, whoever, if you're a fan of Xbox, are you not going to still buy Xbox? No. If you're a fan of PlayStation, would you still buy PlayStation? Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's the little political bullshit that just needs to end. Everybody can make money, is my point. Let the consumer pick their favorite product, their favorite platform, and let everybody make money. Okay? Doesn't need to be all stupid. Like, I like Xbox HUD, but I love my PlayStation controller. Okay? Something simple. Right? I got my PS4. Oh, Cal, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, if you get on PS4 Protagonist, you let me know. I got a league, and, you know, I try to help people. Matter of fact, I need to get with Mo. I also play Elder Scrolls, but I've been just enjoying my time back on DC, man. I'm really enjoying my time. Just having fun, man. Playing content. And to me, like, there are a lot of good games in PvE. Like, I feel like the only thing I want to see is I want to see MMOs bring back the PvP elements of, like, the ruthless, like, skill-based games. Like, you know, it's just ruthless, like, cutthroat type shit. And take the cheesy out of it. Make it where it becomes more like, you know what? These are the consequences of PvP. You know, I really miss those days, man. You know, when I was used to PvP and WoW one time, in the beginning, we used to lose XP in World of Warcraft prior to update. I forget what update it was. And they took it away because people were crying in PvP. But like, I'm losing XP every time I die. Well, yeah, I mean, it's PvP. I mean, if you died anyways, you still lost XP. But then they got rid of it. And they made it like all like Care Bear. And they're like, oh, I don't want to lose XP. Well, that was the thing, man. That was the whole deal, and that's why a lot of people did not like PvP servers back in the day. You know, when people would be like PvP, no, yeah, no, there was prices to pay. Take it, bitch. Thank you so much for the tip, Cal. I appreciate it. But every class plays really well in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I didn't play on my fire tune for a while, and then I got the drop for material, and I was like, oh yeah, that'll go on my fire tune. And then he looked so bad. Okay, here we go. I remember when DCUO was the bomb and PvP servers were filled and I could hardly participate. Yeah. Should have pulled back. I knew that was going to be bad. That might have been wipe. Might have been my fault. Might be a whole wipe. Waterboy should have like been on the res, but you know, he's overwhelmed. That's a wipe. Bombed up. I knew when I saw that bomb. Why do people do that? You die one time and then they just leave. Like, PvP in this game can be fun. And, you know, we haven't seen any content since Last Laugh. That was the only DLC, PvP. And one thing that, it's an easy fix. Like, the counterplay is, this is the best game aspect for counterplay. gotta ask you, are you a hero or villain? I mainly play villain, but I have heroes. I do have heroes, but I main villains. The only reason I main villain, a lot of people ask me this, like, why do you play villain? And I'm like, because of the pop. You know, it was just there's a big hero like population, and I'm like, and like Dan it there, I remember coming in and I PvP'd, and at one time it was all faction based line up for PvP. So I was like, well, fuck that, you know. I don't want to play like, you know, overrun one faction, you know. So that's why. All right, we don't have anybody in as yet. We could try it again. I don't give a shit. We don't have a healer. Okay, hold on. Time out. Wait. We got a 254. He'll be in here. I might get another Infernal Guardian for my monk. Nice. Yeah, I main villains. I do have heroes though. I have 14 or 16 tunes on here, but I play like 8 or 10. So it's not hard. I mean, you can level up pretty quick in the game. Like, and then when I'm in between my weeklies, then I get on my alts. So if I do my weekly raids and stuff, then guess what? I level up alts. That's what I do. Come on. Let's go. Get. Look at this 2-something. Go ahead, honey. See, that 2-something just ripped it. But our villain now? Yeah, I've always been a villain for the longest time. So, I think I need a head. And a style.
I'm going to look for GA. You take care of the ninjas.
Take care of the ninjas. I'll take care of the ninjas, Black Canary. Take care of your ninjas. Like a lot, that's another thing. I'm not getting any mark gain from this. This isn't a mark gain for me. It's a style gain. So I'm in here for style runs. And I can get bonus marks and stuff. That's why I love this game. This is why I love this game. Like, people were like, why do you play? And I'm like, because I can play old content with new players and still gain something. I'm like, that's what I like about it. And it's the combat's really fucking good. I mean, it's so clean. It's like good storyline, nice twist, smooth running game. Not a lot of bugs, not a lot at all. You'll get a couple glitches. I want to consider them bugs because they're not like a bug's consistent. Glitch is like a rarity. Yes, my brother, it's gone time for me to play DCUO. Yes, I love DC, man. I mean, dude, there's newer games who can't even compete with the combat to this day. It's like, why are new games missing points? Why are new games not getting what's been done? When it came to the Twitch-based game, man, this game revolutionized a lot of things back in its day. And not only that, but new games emulated it. Emulated what DC was doing. Like the whole ultimate thing type stuff, like from other games and stuff. This game did that shit first. Weapon combos and comboing up. We all came from turn-based MMOs, you know, at one time. So this game was one of the first games to emulate all that. See how he switched his roles? That's kind of something you want to do too. But see, I'll switch roles here. Because he's going to DPS. Get out of this.
It looks like you could use a hand.
Another thing I loved about this game, man, being able to switch roles on the fly.
Hurry! I don't think Raish and Green Arrow are having tea.
Alright. I know I don't need either of those. Shit balls. So the supercharge inspired the ultimate in ESO. Yeah. Basically. Right. Because that's what it was. The whole thing. If you ever take a look at Guild Wars 2 and ESO, they were both the ones to implement back bar or swapping bars. Right? It's a coincidence. Every HUDs. Have you ever seen World of Warcraft HUD? When people say people emulate World of Warcraft, the HUD from World of Warcraft came from EverQuest. The HUD design was emulated. A lot of companies will emulate what other games are doing because there's a feature there that works, and companies, they're not stealing it. They're basically emulating it because it works. It's a system that works. They'll make a tweak to it. They'll make an adjustment. It becomes original. See, like gap closing right there. I don't need a skill in this game to have gap closing. This weapons are your gap closers. Every other game, I need a skill to gap close. Or something here. Oh, right there, right there.
Raish, I told you, I'm not interested in your Nanda Parbat timeshare.
If you would listen to reason, you could help me create a better Star City, a better world.
I must have something crazy in my ear. I thought I just heard a maniac tell me to listen to reason.
Raish!
I love
You
it.
harmed a single hair on his pretty blonde head.
His pretty blonde head.
I expected you much sooner. Did your little friend slow you down, my dear bird?
Pet names. Really? We dated for like 4 minutes. 4.
La 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 la. Canary, do me a favor and blow out my eardrums so I don't have to listen to this.
All right.
You make me wanna
I'm going to take this for the shield system. So I'm going to switch back to a troller. Okay, I'm going to shield up. This will give the lower guys a little bit more breathing room while they're restoring. Keep the debuffs applied. Race is fucked.
Are you okay? Can you fight? I mean, you can go as usual.
Get a man while he's down. If you even step foot in Star City...
Dude, I just picked up that style head. Oh, take the mark.
Lazarus pit him a new foot.
You are fools.
Since there are only 2 morphs of each skill, right? But in this game, we don't have morphs. So Elder Scrolls kind of had the, you know, that element to it that was different, right?
Now, if only you would.
This is how I know that you care.
This is how I know that you care. Dang it, I already had the style. Holy spliff. All right, so, I mean, the biggest thing in this game, and this is what I always tell people, right? Loadouts. Loadouts, loadouts, loadouts. Look how many skills we have per class, right? That's not including iconic. So we have iconic skills that you can pick up in this game. You have to make your rotation from all of these. Now, builders are important on a DPS bar. Do you know about DC Metal as in the comic? I'm aware of DC Metal, but I have never read DC Metal. So I have limited comic book experience. Like I've read a couple issues here, issues there of certain things when I was growing up. And then, you know, the collaboration issues, like, you know, the book ones where they take like a couple issues and they put it together. And I've read things here and there. I never like stayed into like one genre too much because I read a lot of things. Like Star Wars, I did like a couple things of Star Wars, a couple of things of DC, a couple of things of Marvel, certain series or issues I'd buy based on recommendations. But as far as an Advent collector, I was not. Now, I did get to catch up on some of lore, depending, but it depended on, like, you know, if it was canon or alternate universe. And the Batman series is a prime example of that between, you know, Dark Knight series versus, you know, the other comics. Like, at one time, Batman had 2 series going on or something. So it was crazy. Yo, Sam, what's up, brother? So a lot of people want to say, like, DC is, like, you know, limiting. And I'm like, bullshit. Like, we have armories. Like, I can switch out my build based on my armories. Armories, I get the first one for free based on the DLC. And yes, I do have to get the other ones. 4 packs is a little bit better, in my opinion. But once I get this, like, I have to come up with a build throughout all of this. Then we have combo setups, right? Like, combo setups, like, on hard light. And depending on each class plays different. So if I go back into my DPS loadout, you guys will see, boom. Now I can automatically go from this loadout to a control role, but that doesn't mean I'm, you know, optimized to play controller in a DPS because of my gear configuration. That's why armory comes in handy. So I can set up a control bar with the DPS. I can set up a control loadout on a DPS build, but optimization isn't there. And then I can switch out. Armory, though, allows me to optimize. And then I can switch out Armory between my cooldown. And then, of course, I can go ahead, go from guns to whips, to ram. And then I can move into chainsaw. Hold on. Yeah, if I keep fucking up. I feel like I need a target. Should be tap. I think I'm tapping, but it looks like I'm holding. But you can combo up. See, I'm moving in. And then I did like the light. That's like the pull one. So I recommend Thor the God Butcher and Thor God Bomb trade paperbacks, amazing books. See, now, and I never got to see that. A lot of people, and I'm glad you said that, Spartacus, because there are a lot of really good ones. And one, I was watching about Superman the other day. It was kind of weird. Someone was like, every movie that's been done on Superman does not portray Superman in the right way. And I think his best analogy said the only good media source that gives a good indication of Superman as a developed character is Smallville. He's like, because Smallville goes back to what Clark Kent represents. Because Superman isn't Clark Kent. Clark Kent is Superman. Where they took the Kill Bill and he said he was born Superman. He is Superman. You know, Clark Kent is his alter ego, and he's like, no. And the guy's arguing that statement in the media, saying he was raised on Earth. He values Earth because it's his adoptive home planet. His people are long gone. So he values the lives of humanity, and given the power he feels like he should be protecting, it's his responsibility to protect his home. it's my dream to become a well-known YouTuber. Oh, is it, Sam? I consider this my job, and I like my job. At one time I think it was a hobby, but do I make a lot of money? No, but at the same time I enjoy it. So I enjoy everything I make. It usually goes back into my gaming. So I have other means of taking care of my family and things like that in the real world. But I consider this my job nevertheless. No, Clark Kent is Crocman. But honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like DC has very well-developed characters. Like, really well-developed. Like, there are a lot of like, Flash series right now looks so good to me because it gives Barry Allen, that human characteristic of consequence. Choice and cause and effect. Cause and effect. I won't be talking since I'm trying to change my controller. Oh, definitely. But yeah, the game is... I enjoy the game. The graphics have held up really nice throughout the years. Like right here, I got like a little port window. You can see bubbles and stuff. And you can see the bubbles in here. The graphics are still very good. My little shamrock thing turns colors and moves and stuff. Got good animation. Please, guys. Yeah, no, go for it, dude. This is my recommendation. Go for it. If you want to be a content creator and you want to be a YouTuber, just be true to yourself and try to offer something a little original. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I'm the only person. Like, a lot of people know me on Elder Scrolls because I came out with like unique aspects to what the game really offered. And I built a lot of player base around that. And then I still love Elder Scrolls PvE, but PvP made me a little frustrated. So I'm like, I think it's time for me to take a break, step back, get to enjoy other content, get to showcase pros and cons of every game that I'm going to be playing. And I've been only playing like 2 or 3, like Black Desert. I love Black Desert Online. Problem of it is it's grindy. It's no solo. The solo PvP is kind of like lackluster. There's not a lot to the solo PvP. Group PvP, really engaging. Problem of it is you need a large guild to implement that, right? The bigger the guilds, the better. So please what? But yeah, I would say go for it, Sam. If you're going to do it, do it. Just it takes time. Everything takes time. It's the only thing I would tell you. Certain things take time. Some people get a little bit more popular than others. Obviously, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, cool. The only thing I got to do, I think I just got to get this and get my credit. I'm not going to get any marks for this. I've already done this for the week. I love the swimming in this game. Oh my God, they did such a good job. They fixed the bug, the armor swap bug, which I had faith that they would. If they got the hardest part down was the swimming aspect, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in love. There's my chainsaw. See, Mystic will do it. You still got Slime Crawl? I love Slime Crawl. Depending on the build, I really enjoy Slime Crawl because not every class gets the Berserk buff. The cutscenes in this game are so badass too. I wish they would just like blink eyebrows.
I chose to aid you because I believe you could fulfill my destiny. And now I stand before you gutted, robbed of my one dream, my entire life's purpose.
A touching eulogy, Manta, but far too premature.
I love the voice acting. I just want to blink here or there.
Face me in combat for the throne.
You are
Like the mouth movement, like him laughing was awesome. Him doing his hand thing, awesome. Dropping the thing, awesome.
You see, Wrath, you may be king.
Manta looks so badass. I got to level 35 on BDO beta. Fun game. The wizard is a beast. Yeah, I love. But you love your Zerker? I knew you would. You probably love the grabs. Yeah. I mean, it's a great game. It's a friggin' great game. It really is. Combat. I love the combat in the game. There's something here. Flip it. I'll come back after I do it. I love the cutscenes in this game too. I love Black Desert. But you know, the thing about it is it's grindy. That's it. And I want to make a home somewhere on a console. So I love Black Desert. I would be still on the Xbox, but I don't know what the hell happened there. But I really do like Black Desert. I'm glad it came to Xbox. I'm glad it's coming to Xbox, and I look forward to it being released on the PS4. The problem of it is, for Western culture, a lot of players are not going to like the game because of the grindy element and how PvP is. That it's not, you know, very solo-friendly PvP. But if you're like Guild Wars, if you like Guild Wars and you want Node Wars and you want gain for dominance, that's where the game shines. You know, in a large-scale PvP setting. So there are elements to Black Desert that are just unique. But once again, no dungeon crawl, no raid. So it has its like, you know, appeal to those type of players. But not every game should be the same. This is going to kick my ass. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to switch it out. I'm going to troll it. Because I don't have a range build, and this build's not very good at it. So block.
You are no longer the master of the sea. Destroy them.
Cadê we?
Monster lurks below the surface. Be alert.
Cadê we? Have you tried Skyforge also? Skyforge is good. I like the combat in Skyforge. I thought Skyforge was well done combat. I don't like the HUD system. That was the only thing I thought was like, I really wish it was kind of more like Elder Scrolls as far as the open world concept, but the combat system was amazing in Skyforge. I also like how the group content's done. Like, you don't need like a traditional sense of a healer and stuff. So I really like that. That kind of reminded me of BDO in that element as well.
Beasts now serve me. Poseidon, give me strength.
Come on, shield him up. Trump, what's up, brother? What's up, Trump? How's the country going? Give me news. Give me news, Trump. I don't know how you do it, dude. Run a business, you run a country. Just don't fire me, Trump. I'm asking, man. They did a really good job on content with this game. Really did. These graphics look terrible. Nah, I mean, it's for a raid. Nah. Given the fact that Phantasy Star, yeah, absolutely. As old as this game is and what they did, country is fine. We're doing many great things. Great, it sounds good, Trump. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're on it, man. Thank you. Don't worry. I'm a type of person. Hey, I understand. There are a lot of things in this world. People trying to hate on people. Nobody's perfect. Not even I mean, it's fine. People trying to hate on you, Trump. I don't know, man. I mean, I imagine every president's going to get some hate on. It's just. I feel like sometimes they it's hard. Name into Dr. Gayman. I have a thing on Chrome that changes Dr. K-Man's. What? It's on Chrome? What? That's going on? What? I'd be asking what the heck too if it's changing it. It's like, it's just auto-changing? No, Quorum, it fucking doesn't frighten me. I always just want to get this through so I can get the weekly done for the friggin' quest line, man. Oh, don't worry, Trump. I'll show you some graphics after this. I'll show you a couple little things. You play MMOs, Trump? Donald? Can I call you Donald? I don't know if I could call you Donald. Is that personal? Or is it Mr. Trump? Some people don't. Some people want to, be called by their, their professional, Mr. Trump. Some people want to be called, hey, I feel that you can call me Donald. Like people, people used to call me Mr. Ford. I'm like, no. Call me by my first name. It's all good. It's all good. Don't be so serious. You can call me that when I'm dead. No. It's inexistent. You can't spell? Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Gotcha. So it's not populating. Okay. I thought it was just like auto doing it. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Is that really going on? That would suck. If if something's auto popping. We have a friend, me and Spartacus have a friend named Mustang. I really enjoy it because she's always coming up with these very unique names in games. It's you gotta enjoy it. We'll have conversations just based on name generation. Let's put it that way. It's pretty interesting. See those constructs, Donald? Take a look at these constructs. Look at my constructs. These are bad graphics. See that fan? See that fan, Donald? Did that look like a fan? It looked like a fan. It looked exactly what a lantern would produce with constructs. That's good. That's good, Donald. You still got 3 hours of download? It'll take a minute, but it's well worth it. I mean, if you like this game's not for everybody. It's not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. This game is not for everybody. I just enjoy it because I love the combat. I really enjoy the combat. I love the content. I like the combat. I like the leveling system. I don't like the RNG. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate the RNG. The RNG makes me want to puke. I love the fact that they have these events, that even free players get to try it. Our healer is dead. Get on there. Hey, can somebody get on this, please? Oh my gosh. Get me out of this. Thank you. Still don't know about my DK yet, gear-wise. I know what you're at. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. No, no. Somebody get back on there. Are people playing these mechanics? See that, Trump? I just shot him. See, now he's all stunned and stuff. See, it's not bad. It's, it's a little dated, but it's kept up. It's done good. It's done good. You're a businessman. You know what it's like. Sometimes you have to make upgrades. You know, you're a mortgage specialist. You know what it's like to buy property and to have to make that decision. Can we renovate or do we just replace it? Right? But cost effectiveness is the key to success. How much have you invested? How much have you purchased? How much needs invested? And how much capital can you gain from making these decisions? Very important. I know you appreciate that, Mr. Trump. I know you do. It's all about business. Have a business perspective. I feel like this game could be a little bit better in the marketing department, though. I'm not going to lie about that. The marketing in this game's a little weak at times. But, hey, you know what? You got to have those people. You got to put it. It's a people game. Long into the future, when AI takes over, heaven forbid the singularity would ever occur. Let's pray to God it never does. Because if it does, we're fucked. Shit, I should have got back and did that. There's my thing. You will still need a person to make mild decisions that a computer cannot calculate. Because why? Because instinctive behavior becomes very important. And that's the one thing an AI will always lack is instinct. Right? Instinct is real, yo. Why can't I get in? Oh no. This is problematic. Oh, it's a cutscene. They initiated the cutscene as why. It's all good. You're polishing your Sork right now? Yeah, no, I enjoy this game. I enjoy it. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. Look at this. This dude's got like a Mr. Trump. Look at this. This guy is obviously a Batman fan. And look at him. Look. He's got the heavy, Batman look and stuff. I mean, come on, man. We gotta appreciate people's dreams. People can't really be Batman in real life, so we gotta give them a world where they can, try to be Batman. Dreams can come true. The event's a lot easier. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, we're going to go DPS for a minute. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about juggling in this game. So you guys saw me drop some stuff here, then to go DPS. I'm going to just help with the ads. After I'm on cooldown, I could switch back. Okay. Okay. Make the switch back. Can't do it yet. I'm cool down. Okay, we'll have to wait. Shield saves lives. Look at this mother... Dude's not even trolling anymore. Come on, dude. He must have, like, DC'd or something. I got it. So got a couple more seconds. Got a couple more seconds. There he goes. It's got to be packets lost or something. Something's going on. Okay. Gonna disengage combat for a second. Got like 3 seconds left. 2. Drifters are back up. Almost. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Nope. Get out of that. Come on, it's almost there. It's almost there. Okay, now. Come on. Right there. Thank you. Okay. You gotta time these things right, man. Pay attention to your cooldowns and shit. I'm gonna debuff the shit out of this dude.
No, not more far. Keep it from the water pillars.
People need to get on that. Tell me what game I could switch like that too in the middle of a friggin' run from a DPS to a support role. Okay. Shielding them up. Yeah, so if you make your builds like mine, I'm also thinking of summer builds for Sork also. Yeah, I don't know what's coming out for, you know, some stuff, but we're going to be paying attention for sure, for sure. Now, in like elite content in this game, if you ever get into the elite content and you get in leagues that run elite, people will always have a like a rotation between alternate support DPS roles, like tanks, between the phases, healers, and trollers. Like right now we have 2 trollers, and I'm playing feeder or a battery. I think I'm playing more battery. No, it definitely seems like feeder. But between feeder and still waiting, it takes a minute. I think, you know, when I re-downloaded, it took like 2 hours or something. 2+ hours. Oh shit, get it, the thing. Shield up.
destroyed. Your powers are nothing. You are nothing. Your Majesty! Arthur, Mira! I'm here. I've brought the remaining loyal members of the Drift. We're ready.
Okay. Going back to deeps for the finish. Drop the super. Placement seems good. Move.
Kneel before me, fool! My reign begins with your death!
Damn. He's resilient.
Ares, summon your abomination and let loose the tides of war upon my enemy.
Oh my god, yeah, we gotta get this thing. We gotta get this thing. No, 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 no. You gotta get all these little fuckers.
Use the fire flame crystals to 8 forces power over the dead.
Excuse me. Okay. Once he does that, you really do have to like get all of these crystals and all this shit. Sometimes you can skip this mechanic. You definitely don't want to be near that thing though. Like that. That's terrible.
My magic will destroy you all!
Oh shit. Block. Drink.
Kneel before me, fool!
fire sign of Sagittarius. Invoke the fire pool. Use it to scorch the earth sign Virgo.
My reign begins with your death!
Hurry! Absorb the earth pool. Use it to help Cancer's moons at the sea. Now, use the final water crystal to extinguish Ares. Banish the barnacle creatures back to the depths. All of you who are empowered by the zodiac crystals must work together.
Now. Yep. Done.
Dark gods of the sea and beyond, I invoke thee. Give me the power I crave. Poseidon, give me strength. For Atlantis!
And so ends the reign of the Mad King Corum Wrath. Let us pray that the dark magic he unleashed has been driven from this world.
You have served me
Yay!
by unseating Corum Wrath and recovering his artifacts. I have proven my true power. All thanks to you.
All thanks to me.
Wrath's fate serve as a lesson. Arthur will not sit long upon the throne. I swear it.
Okay. Now. About to wrap the stream up here. All right. So, not bad. Playing dual roles here. There's my damage output. There's my feed output. Okay. Makes a difference how you switch in and out your roles. Right? All right. I think it just updated. Yeah, just updated. So I did complete that. Did get a reward out of it. Got my weapon box. Oof, okay. Let's check this out. See if we get anything good. Yeah, no, I'll be back later this afternoon. I usually stream for an hour or two, Protagonist, and then I'm usually on in the afternoon again. So I'll be back. I stream every day. So don't worry. You'll probably get to play with me. You know, I'm always on and off. So I just got to pick up my daughter. I got some real life things to do. So I usually stream between 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning. And then I usually I leave. I have to do some real life stuff. Then I sometimes can get on in the afternoon after lunch, but then I'm usually sometimes, not all the time. And then I'm on in the evening, at least once, if not twice, depending. It all depends. 224, nice progression. Currency gain has been pretty good with the Wrath crown, 61. Now, I will tell you guys this, and once again, I always reintegrate this when you're taking a look at scale gear. 189, I'm always going to look for my lower piece to see where I need to be scaling, right? So my hands is like really low, right? My hands are very, very low at the moment. So if I would do anything, it would be hands and head. So if I go back to Atlantis, and I'll wrap this up with this, and I'll show you guys. So I'm getting those Wrath coins, and I know, okay, you know, I need, you always want to get the style anyways. But if I'm going to go progression, which I'm trying to progress in my game, I look at my lowest gear point. It's very important for me to do that. So then I come over to the vendor, right? And I imagine we'll get updated rewards as well. So when we take a look, we got head, and then we have hands. Now, the head is a bigger piece. Costs 60. I have 61. But I could go with, like, the hands right here and purchase those. Right? And then I can save. But I could take like a look at neck, rings, and mask real quick. So mask is 97, 97, 96, 96. So if I wanted to upgrade on the ring, I can't take it. I always hate that. I could go ahead, upgrade one of my rings as well. Now I'll go back to the house and I'll show you how this works. It'll be about 3 pieces that I would need to, I think, scale up to the next. So I'm trying to get to 230. That would give me my Titan access, which I've already done the Titan event, which was pretty good for me. Then I would make these, also I mod these. So I always want to take a look. Controller, look, 87. So I'm going to get that scaled effect. I'm going to get a huge bump from that. I'm going to take a look at the ring. Right, controller 14. That's a bump. So this is how we play the scaling game, right? We know gear scales, but it has to be out the biggest piece. No jump into this to my CR yet. So my CR still stay 224. But after you get so many, then you move up, and then of course at 230, at this point, I will unlock. I'm already in a tier 9. I'll unlock to the Hive Reborn. And then, of course, 241. So there's a big gap there, 11 points between Titan content and low tier end Atlantis. But that's why the events are important. And everybody can access those events. You can get those feats out of the way. You can enjoy the content up for, you know, at least 3 months. I want to say 3 to 4 months on the content. So, and then on top of it, progression, scaled progression. Yo, what's up, Mars? I'm about to wrap it up. Hope you're doing well. Hey, guys, I want you guys to say hello to another content creator. This is Mars Gaming. So, Kelly SO comes in. He's a content creator, and this is another fellow content creator, Mars Gaming, which covers Elder Scrolls Online. I really like that new build you came out with, Mars. Looks badass. Looks badass, brother. Looks nice. Looks nice. Guy, I think you just missed Trump, Mars. Trump was in here, and I think he left. He was here. I don't know. He's about to end the stream, Mars. Yep, I'm about to leave it out. But I will be on later on this afternoon. And, you know, like I said, every game has pros and cons. Every game. There's not one game that doesn't. And I feel like what you need to do as a gamer is decide why do you enjoy that game and why do you want to play a game. There are certain games that are a little bit more tedious than others. And that's what I would also tell you. Take a look at the cons and weigh out whether or not, if you're going to play for fun, if you're going to play long term, what's your personal life like? Because like Black Desert Online, not very casual friendly. Very good, but not very casual friendly. So I would tell anybody, do you have a life? Do you have a girl? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? What's your, you know, do you have kids? How old are they? Like my kids are older. My wife and me, we're very aged in our relationship. So we have other things. Like, I don't watch television. She's in reality shows. So, like, you know. No problem, Mars. So I always tell people, take a look at the time you can invest. Like, I average about 6 hours a day in MMOs because I don't watch television and my kids don't want to hang out with dad. Okay? So, you know, it's just the way it is. When I was, when the kids were younger, you know, there was like I said, like 3 years I didn't play MMOs because, you know, my time was just, it was demanding. So, anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. And as always, have a nice day.